Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we have the WWE Battleground 2016 predictions. Now, this list that I'm looking at, I don't think includes the pre-show because we only got like 6 matches and there's normally only 6 matches on the show anyway. So, I'm not sure if the pre-show is on this list. I can't watch the pre-show anyway because I don't get off work until 8. Like, I don't get off work until the show starts. So, the pre-show will be going on while I'm at work. But I will be able to get updated and tell you who wins. So, I'll be able to talk about it a little bit, but not go into much detail. They could easily put this first match on the pre-show, but I don't want them to because it'll decredit Becky Lynch way too much. The first match is Becky Lynch versus Natalya. Becky Lynch needs to win this. She's been getting shit on so much. They've been booking her to sort of seem like a badass now. So they need to keep that going. And if they have her lose, she needs to win at... If they have her lose, it has to be by some kind of stupid reason and have her win at SummerSlam for sure. That's the only way she can lose, is if she wins at SummerSlam. But I don't know if they want to keep doing this feud until SummerSlam. But I don't know. Darren Young versus The Miz. Well, I had Darren Young winning the Intercontinental Championship, but that got fucked up because the draft is a bunch of bullshit. Both my well, not both, but some of my predictions got fucked up by the draft. This one is the main one. Darren Young, I don't see Darren Young winning unless they have Zack Ryder also win. Because if you have Darren Young win and he takes the Intercontinental Championship to Raw, SmackDown is left with just the WWE Championship. Unless Dean Ambrose also loses. Because if Dean Ambrose loses, he has nothing. And SmackDown has no championships. Now, they could use that as an angle to bring in all new championships, but that's stupid. Don't do that. That's the worst idea. They could do that for the World Championship because they want to be different. And they're already pretty much... They may go with a second world title, but you can't bring in all brand new titles, you know? So, I have to say The Miz is going to win this one. And then, who's on SmackDown he could feud with? Maybe he'll feud with The Miz. Maybe him and Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler could do a feud. Maybe Baron Corbin. Mojo Rawley. Who else is SmackDown guy? John Cena. John Cena and The Miz are going to feud over the Intercontinental Championship. Confirmed. Here today. Rusev versus Zack Ryder. Once again, I didn't have Rusev losing. But if Darren Young wins, they pretty much have to have Zack Ryder win. Because then SmackDown's left with nothing. So, I got Rusev winning. I don't see Rusev losing for a long time. They could, let's see, who could be a good, after Zack Ryder, who could be a good feud for Rusev? Who does, not the Big Show. Big Show sucks. Brock Lesnar and Rusev. No, I'm kidding about that one. Brock Lesnar probably not going to fight for a while. I don't know. It's going to be, I hope it's a good match. It's probably not. It's probably going to be really, really quick. And Zack Ryder's going to tap out to the Accolade. That's how it's going to end. Sasha and a mystery partner versus Charlotte and Dana Brooke. Now, this mystery partner could be one of the newly drafted NXT women. Could be one of the NXT women that wasn't drafted. the chances of that NXT that woman that wasn't drafted are a little lower than the NXT woman that was drafted, because she's already on the roster, unless they did that on purpose. It could be Nia Jax, and it could be Bayley. It could be either one. Nia Jax is already on Raw, so it would make sense. Have Nia Jax help Sasha. Sasha then wins at SummerSlam, the title from Charlotte, and then at the next pay-per-view, they have their one-off rematch. Sasha is then free to fight whoever. Who she fight? She fights Nia Jax. Or Bayley could come up and help her, and all will be great in the world. But she's fighting Asuka, so we don't know what's going to happen. The New Day versus the Wyatt in a non-compound match, in a non-title match, in a non-final deletion match. I don't know. The Wyatt family's split up, so if this is the last time they're going to go about this, the Wyatts are probably going to win and have their, like, one-off. Unless they plan on using, like, Braun being on Raw to, like, torment the New Day, which I highly doubt. I highly doubt that. Braun's probably not going to get used at all, really. Or they unwilling. Well, I don't know what word I'm looking for, but they use him stupidly on Raw. Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan, I don't know. They're probably not going to team up as much on SmackDown. So the Wyatt family split up, as we know. New Day, they don't need to win this match. Neither team needs to win this match, but it would make sense if the Wyatt family does, because it'd give them, like, their one last hoorah of being a team. But I don't know. And plus, it's not for the titles, so why not have New Day lose? They win a lot anyway. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, a match that we thought was going to be their last because we thought they were going to get drafted to different brands, but guess what? They did not. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. I don't know. They're probably going to carry this over until SummerSlam and have they could easily have, like, a cage match at SummerSlam. So what I see, or have, like, a loser leaves Raw match. I mean, that's a month after the draft, but I don't know. I doubt they do the loser leaves Raw match, but I don't know who I want. I don't know who I want to win. I don't know who I think's gonna win. I know it's gonna be a great match. It's going to be great, and it's obviously gonna not end here. It's gonna probably not even end at SummerSlam, unless the loser somehow ends up on SmackDown. That's the only way it would end. Or if one of the other two end up fighting for some kind of title, whether it's the United States or if there's a world title on that show. So I don't know who I want to win. I don't know who I think's gonna win. If they don't end it here, Sami Zayn will win, because Kevin Owens will go pissed off even more, and then he'll demand, like, a big stipulation for SummerSlam, and then that'll be the final match. If they do end it here, Kevin Owens will win. Kevin Owens will win the final match. Just it'll make sense. I hope. John Cena, Enxo and Cass versus The Club. Well, John Cena and Enxo and Cass are going to win this match. You want to know how I know that? Because The Club and AJ Styles are going to lose this match, because John Cena and AJ Styles are going to have a rubber match at SummerSlam. It's obvious. And they're probably going to be fighting for SmackDown's world title. Those are what the dirt sheets have been saying. So let's go with that one. It's kind of obvious. I mean, you can throw you can have a championship tournament on SmackDown. There's not that many big names on there, but there's a few. You got John Cena, AJ, Dean, Randy Orton, Kane, the Usos, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz. Look at all those big names that you can have in a championship tournament. But no, really, the final four in a championship tournament would be the first four I mentioned: John Cena, AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, and Randy Orton. But yeah, obviously, and the finals will be at SummerSlam. So John Cena, AJ Styles will be at SummerSlam for the title. Maybe. But John Cena is going to get his win over AJ. Then Enxo and Cass in the club, they can probably go on their separate ways in their own feud on Raw. Maybe Finn Balor will join Gallows and Anderson. Maybe. Don't know. The Shield triple threat: Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship. I honestly think Dean's losing. Unless, I doubt they bring it over to SummerSlam. Like, I don't see why it'll be hard to bring it over to SummerSlam because their plan is to keep the shows separate. So that would mean having Roman and Seth go to Raw and Dean go to SmackDown. Roman and Seth go to SmackDown and Dean go to Raw every week. So that still defeats the whole purpose of them being separate. But Dean is the only one that got put on a different show. So I can see them having Seth and Roman fight over the WWE Championship, and then doing like I said before, the world title tournament, and having the final four: Cena, Styles, Orton, Ambrose, and then doing something with that. They could easily do it. Who do I think they'll win? I hate saying this, but they could easily have Roman Reigns win. Booker T said that, I think it was during the post show right before the rest of the draft picks were started, Roman Reigns is going to come back to an enormous amount of boos. He compared it to how he came out at WrestleMania. He is going to get booed. Like, so much hatred is going to come his way. If you were to just consider turning Roman heel, all you gotta do is give him the championship on Sunday, and he is instantly the biggest heel in the company. Instantly. Because everybody hates him right now. Everybody's booing him right now. People are booing him, he's not even there. Give him the championship, nobody's gonna like him. It'll be worth it if you give him the championship. But does he deserve the championship right now? He probably won't win the championship he probably shouldn't win the championship for the rest of 2016. But if you want to turn Roman heel, that's the easiest way. Because right now, it's not so much heel hatred. I mean, yeah, it's they don't like him hatred. It's not, oh, you did wrong. It's we don't like you. Your character sucks because you're getting written wrong. So we're going to boo you until they change you. That's what is happening. It's not like he's not a bad guy. He's not a good guy. He's the guy, you know? But no, I don't want Roman to win. I don't want him to win. I want Seth to win. Seth could be great. And then Dean, yeah, SmackDown won't have a championship, especially if Darren Young wins. But, you know, they'll figure that out by SummerSlam. So that has been my Battleground predictions. I once again will not be able to watch the pre-show. So that's unfortunate. But that's going to be it for today. thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Camp Counselor Cody, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles.